Cathy, how does service learning prepare students for the 21st century marketplace and the global community?
When I was working with my program, Strategies for Success with Literacy, I again had this recognition of what's really critical with service learning. While the content is important, I want students to learn about issues of hunger. I want them to learn about issues of the environment. I want them to learn about all the issues. What we're really talking about here are skills, the skills that they need to really embody that will transfer from working with the environment to working with Habitat for Humanity, to working with animals, to working with elders with Alzheimer's. We need transferable skills. And I started really thinking of what are the skills students need. Not the large, what I call umbrella skills like communication, no. The small incremental skills, active listening, retention, asking questions. So I started thinking, how do you really nurture that with students? And when you nurture those skills, which is really activated through service learning processes, you're really developing capacity for students to be effective in learning and in life. And when students have these abilities and they present themselves then to the marketplace, we really see great value. And also adding the global issue, because even if students aren't working globally, we need to develop the global awareness. So in my books and in my workshops, I always encourage whatever you're doing to say, what's the global connect? So if students were doing a food collection, well, where is hunger around the world? How do we keep building this united picture of what we're in, that it's a global issue? Because we really need to develop young people who think about a global world all the time, because that is their world. The other part of the piece is we really need to look at what these young people are like now. They certainly are different from when I was a child. These are digital natives. I was not a digital native. That's a term I've heard recently. They're digital natives. And so we need to see, how do we harness technology and use it to the best? I'm about to embark on a new initiative with service learning. I can announce it here for the first time. Is really do more, since I travel internationally and have connections all over the globe, is if someone's working on issues of oceans in Missouri, which is what I've heard, I just got an email, some teachers want to do that and they're not by an ocean, partner them with kids in Hong Kong who are doing work on oceans. So they're now using digital language to communicate across this whole, world, so that we're not just doing things here, we're doing things across the globe. Now, would you get excited by that if you were a kid? I would. I mean, I guess I'm reliving my childhood of learning by creating these opportunities. I think we need to look at how kids are learning in different ways so that we really teach for the digital and this world global age as opposed to just the industrial age. We're past that revolution. We're at a whole different revolution now. I don't even know what we're at, but I do know that we're preparing young people for careers and professions that have not been invented yet. So we really have to be very open-minded about how they learn.